Loads of storage. Okay, I'm all right.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Do you want to tell the audience who our guest is?
Yes. I do. Yes. Today on today's podcast, we have Joe Marler. I was going to go to his Wikipedia page. Joseph William George Marler was born on the 7th of July, 1990. He's born in 1990.
I know. I was thinking that. I know. I was 16. He looks, when I look at him, he does not look 20 years younger than me.
I think he does.
No, in this, I just feel like I'm on the same
Yeah, I know.
level as him.
Yeah, completely.
We're just two dudes.
Yeah. Two dudes of a similar age with a similar outlook.
Yeah.
He's 31.
He's 31. He's a big old bastard.
Let's get this out now.
He is, isn't he?
I know he is.
He is.
I hope he's a gentle giant.
I do.
You know anyone really big? Like, have you met?
Well, as in,
like physically, like enormous, sort of where you.
I don't know if I do actually.
You know that they could batter you, but they haven't.
No, I don't think I do. Do you?
I went to school with someone enormous, and he was a bit of a gentle.
What? So he's tall and wide, just strong.
Yeah. And like you could sort of take the piss out of him, like everyone else, but there was always a thing in your head going, "Fucking hell, he could just snap me in half." Because I was small at school as well.
Were you?
Yeah. I was second smallest of the year for a while.
What year? How old were you when you were tiny?
Up till about 14, 15.
Were you really?
I was tiny. Only Ian Wilkinson was smaller than me.
Now what's he? 8 foot.
He's the guy I'm talking about.
So you suddenly grew over?
Yeah.
Did you feel yourself grow?
I think it was over like 3 months. I went from small to like the second smallest to like.
Was it a concern how small you were?
Well, no one voiced it to me.
Did you voice it to yourself?
Yeah, of course. I was like,
really?
why is everyone else growing?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Joe Marler pod, as we talk about.
That's true.
My stunted growth.
Oh, I didn't know that because you must have grown a foot over the summer.
Yeah, like over 3 months, I think.
So you must have turned up at school and everyone thought, "Fuck me, what's happened there?"
Well, I don't think people took a lot of notice of me. I think maybe it was like,
oh, that's why you do stand up. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Fucking hell, we are. Looking forward to this until 4 seconds ago.
Oh right, I gotcha.
Okay, Joe.
Gotcha.
Joe, can we do 11:30? Because I just need to rip Joe a new one about podcast again. About stand up again. I mean.
Gotcha.
Unless you want to come in on this, Joe. If you have any thoughts on why Joe does stand up?
Oh, fuck! I didn't realise you were small.
Yeah. Someone else told me, I can't remember who it was. Someone else told, because like late to puberty is a terrible thing at school.
Oh, I think I was slightly late.
Oh, I was fucking late. Like it consumed me at school, basically. Because
I don't really want to. I was going to say
you know what
but I can't.
Do you know what I wanted so badly? Right, was that little waterfall of hair that came down your belly button?
Oh yeah,
I wanted one of those so badly at school. Like that's all I wanted in life was a small hairline going from the belly button down to the pubes, and that meant you were safe.
I remember being in class and everyone talking about semen, and I had no idea.
Yeah, I remember having the same conversation about blowjobs. I literally thought it for me it could have been plumbing or anything. I only knew it was sexual because people were talking about it a lot. I didn't have a clue what they were talking about.
Yeah.
What do they mean?
Yeah.
Semen.
Semen.
What was the conversation they were having? What were they saying about semen?
Just it coming out of their willy.
I don't think the bigger boys were saying willy, though, were they?
I dare you to ask Joe Marler's first. When did you first produce semen?
Out of your willy.
I dare you.
Fucking don't dare me.
I just dare you.
Joe, if you're listening back, see, I didn't do it. I think you live quite near me. That's why.
Yeah.
So, Joe, thanks for coming upon. When did semen first leave your willy?
Well, a mate of mine actually, he was big. He was big at school, and he had a big old dong. But I think everyone caught up with him. So he had a year of strutting around like a peacock. And suddenly...
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, dear. Anyway, back to Joe Marler. It's not how you introduce.
Well, so Joe's a rugby player. God,
Yeah.
you
he
played football. Did you used to shower afterwards?
Yeah, hated it.
Oh, my God. We've got to talk to him about showering.
No, we haven't.
Why?
I want a guy to like me.
Oh, come on. We've got to talk about getting it. Do rugby players get in the bath?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a rugby player. Can't we ask him about? Can't we do a bog standard fucking interview?
Okay, 2 questions. When did you produce semen?
And do you bath with the other players? And did you hit why did you hit puberty? And did you strut around for a year like a peacock? Or were you a late bloomer like myself? Have you got? Oh, shit. I'm now nervous about how this is going to go. Right, should I say a bit more about Joe? Because people should know before we talk about.
Yeah, he's in it. Go on, England rugby player.
He plays for Harlequins rugby union, and he's had an illustrious international career.
That's amazing, isn't it?
It's fucking nuts. His honours are with England. He's won the Six Nations Championship in 2016, 2017, and 2020. He won the Autumn Nations Cup in 2020 and the Rugby World Cup runner-up in 2019.
And he produced semen in
produced semen
in 2004.
2004. And he was 14. He was 14 in 2004. I've been in an office job for years at that point. That's mental.
Yeah. Were you doing stand-up? Oh, no. Yeah, a year or two later. God, that's scary.
Oh, no, I started stand-up when he first produced semen.
Oh, God.
I was doing my first gig the night he produced.
Right. I suppose we can cut all this. Because if it's an awkward interview and he doesn't like us, there's no way we're bunging this at the top.
See the change of pace.
It's really quiet for 30 minutes. And all the listeners know what we're thinking.
Yeah. All we're thinking is must remember to edit semen bits.
Oh, God.
Thinking about nothing else. This is the worst setup to a fucking interview that's ever happened.
It's awful. Jesus Christ.
He doesn't deserve this at all.
God almighty. Can you imagine going on a pod as a guest, just, oh God, a bit nervous, and all they do is talking about when you first came in your pants.
Not even you, someone in your school.
Oh, God.
I fucking hell.
Sorry.
Definitely, I know it might be funny, but let's not talk about that with him. God, can you imagine when you went on Rob and Josh's and they were talking about, and their first question was, when did you first produce semen?
What?
I
What?
don't think it's any of your business, Rob.
Oh God! Do you know what? I might listen to when Rob interviewed me and just see how he did it. How'd you do it? Shit! How do you interview
Well,
someone?
we've got 1 minute to find out how to do it.
Oh God!
I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't know a lot about rugby. Do you?
No, I don't. But I sort of want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well, I was thinking we're kind of doing what his podcast is in this. It's finding out what it's like to be a rugby player.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, fucking hell.
Sorted. I watched I watched a lot of the World Cup that we won with Johnny Wilkinson hitting that.
That was 2003, wasn't it? So he hadn't produced it at that
was
point.
it that long ago?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh wow!
England World Cup.
No, I think you're right. I absolutely loved that tournament. I thought I'm in. I now get rugby, and I haven't really.
Rugby. I think it was. Oh yeah, 2003.
Was it really? That's 20 years. Oh my God!
Yeah. With 28 seconds remaining, Wilkinson scored a drop goal with his right foot to secure a 2017 victory for England. England's
Amazing.
win was their first World Rugby win title. They were the first Northern Hemisphere team to win a tournament, ending 16 years of dominance by Southern Hemisphere teams. Man of the match, Johnny Wilkinson.
Okay, it's 9:30 and Joe's not here, and I'm concerned we're on the wrong link.
So let's check her email.
We can't be on the wrong link. We can't be on the wrong link, can we? Can we?
Oh shit. I don't know. Well, you might be a minute late. I'm immediately assuming. If you got his email there, because I can't find it.
Yeah, I have.
Do you want to email him and see if maybe you can give him your number or something?
Oh, I've got it. I've got his number.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you got his number?
Because he got in contact with me last year.
Oh, brilliant.
I think he did. Did I get it? Anyway, I've got his number. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Nothing wrong with this.
Should I check with Petra?
Well, I'll text him. And
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's in. Hey.
I'll always assume we sent the wrong link.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds like Joe's perfect for the pod.
What's that then?
Hello.
Hello,
Where
Joe.
are you?
Hello, hang on. Fuck. You're on the zip. Hello.
Hey.
Hang on.
Where are you?
What the fuck are you doing? You're in Glastonbury.
Where are you?
Just in
You're
my.
not in Glass.
I'm in my studio, innit?
Oh,
It's
yeah?
your studio car.
It's my van. I'm in my van. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in is that right? I'm a little bit late because I had to leave my house to come to local SO to get signal to do this.
Signal.
I thought you were going to say to get fags.
No, we vape now, mate. We don't. No fags. No fags. They're bad for you.
Why do you have no signal at your house?
Yeah, we've got Wi-Fi, but I've got a theory that my mother-in-law's nicked it all. She lives with us like every other week, and is that how it works? If you use up all the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you can do. I think.
Can
yeah,
you?
yeah. Well, it's her. She's
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
there. Just,
Yeah, I've heard
Typical.
that.
she's mad for porn, mate. She's there just
Yeah.
using it all up. I'm like, fucking hell. This is the kids' spare room, playroom / your spare room. Can you just clean up after yourself?
Joe, can I ask a question?
Oh, don't ask this question.
Which Joe?
You.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
He will only
Right, we were
win.
talking about big men, and then it went, and then we started
Went a
talking about
bit
big
rogue.
boys at school, and when did you sort of mature and go through puberty? My first
No,
question
don't
to
ask this
you is,
question, please. God. Which is,
When
we're not
did
sure
you
if we're going
first-
to edit out the first bit, David.
when did you first produce semen?
Oh yeah, no, this is good.
Oh, he's in. Okay, calm down, Joe.
Whee!
I
I was quite late.
I was.
how late?
Well, I
I don't know. I
wouldn't-
was well into my. I think I was into my teens. Well into my teens.
Yeah, I've lied for so many years that I can't remember the truth.
Yeah, I'm interested in how you know like that's when I first produced semen. I can't remember the exact age, but I know that I was in my nan's spare
What?
bedroom
Oh wow!
in
Okay,
New
so it was
Haven.
spare bedroom.
In
Spare
New
bedroom.
Haven.
Spare bedroom. Just to repeat, you said spare bedroom. He wasn't standing over the bed.
Why is it you somehow manage to get people on and then immediately persuade them to come out with their deepest and darkest secrets that no one else has ever fucking heard of?
I wanted to go straight into who's your favourite rugby player.
And David's gone with, when did you first produce semen?
I
Yeah.
did beg him not to.
Early teens. I was bashing.
Early teens.
Joe, I didn't realise you went to school in Haywards Heath. Sorry, from Seaman to Haywards, but you're a Haywards Heath boy.
No, I'm not.
Oh, all right. Didn't you?
No, I played rugby in Hayward for a year, but I live in Heathfield.
My mum. You live in Heathfield.
Yeah, like
My mum lives in Heathfield.
your mum lives in Heathfield. Does she?
Yeah, by the fire station.
Whereabouts? Don't say by the fire station. You just said. So there's that big car park. Then you got the fire station.
Opposite the co-op.
Opposite the co-op. That is the fire station.
Yeah, there's a little road.
Your mum lives in the fire station.
She lives right by the fire station.
No way.
Yeah.
What's your mum's name?
Well, I'm not putting it on the pod.
Why? Do you think people are going to go
Yeah.
after this?
Yeah, she lives. I know Haywards Heath, Heathfield like the back of my hand.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Is that Postick's land?
No,
Oh,
that's Hartfield.
oh, Hartfield, sorry.
Hartfield. Yeah, that's up the road, isn't it? Yeah.
Because I lived in Hartfield, and then I just moved.
Yeah. Where do you live now? Because I'm unable to stalk you. Devon.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm not coming all that
Oh,
way
in
to
Heath,
follow
you know
you
who
around.
else lives in Heathfield?
Go on.
Jane Torville.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. She
Oh,
does
right.
actually.
You
Yeah.
know that, do you? Fine. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Do you know who else lives in Heathfield?
Yeah, that serial killer.
Richard Dean. Was it Richard?
Which serial killer and Richard Dean? Who the fuck
What's his
Richard Dean?
No, what's Dean? What's his?
Christopher. No,
Christopher.
There's loads
sorry.
of Deans, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but someone I know called Richard Dean.
No, Rag and Bone Man lives here. He lives up the road.
Yes. He parked next to me actually in Crawley Down.
Fucking hell.
In fact, you can walk past the back of his house. Because I went for a walk
Yeah,
with my
but
mum.
don't.
She went,
Yeah,
"Rag and
don't.
Bone Man lives
Legally?
there." Yeah.
Yeah, I was just peering through the bushes with you.
Yeah.
What's Heathfield got it going on then? Why is so many?
Well, we've got a fantastic signal at your SO, if you're ever short of that.
So you're at the Esso in Heathfield.
What else have we got? We've got a fire station. In fact, we haven't actually got
David's
anything.
mum,
We've
you
got
haven't.
loads
You've
of
got-
fucking
I'd
curry
say you've
houses
got
and
nothing.
charity shops.
Close to nothing.
Close
I've
to
just feel-
nothing. Fuck you, David. David, I need to bring this up. You probably don't remember, but
Yeah.
I a few years back stalked you round Waitrose in Crowborough, and I was with my wife and
What the
kids,
fuck? What?
and I saw this bloke with like longish, half longish hair and this sort of semi hippie wool rainbow jumper. And I like double took and I went, Days, I'm pretty sure that's Brian. And she went, why the fuck's Brian in Crowborough? He lives next door to us. Like, I said,
Did
"Not
we
that."
talk? Did we speak to one another?
No, I said, not that Brian. I said, Brian from Half-Life. She went, fuck off, is it? I went, yeah. She went, oh, cool. And then walked off and went, what do you mean walk off? I want to go fucking...
I
Do
think I
something.
was stalking you, Rat, because I was going, God,
No,
that
you're with
bloke,
your wife and
look
kids,
at his
mate.
body.
Pardon?
Let's check out his body.
So you'd go into one aisle and then I'd go, fuck, where's he gone? I'd go into that aisle. And it was a bit creepy because you're running around with your kids as well. So it kind of semi looked like I was stalking your kids. And that definitely wasn't the case. I want that cleared up on record.
Do you know? I think I sort of remember this, or another big man has.
You
taught me.
don't have to pretend. I just whispered in like the freezer aisle. I went, "Hi, David. Just want to say that I really love you."
No, I do remember this.
And he went, "Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, all the best. Cheers." And then I fucked off.
mate. Yeah. Oh, cheers. No, I do remember this. You're
Yeah,
built like
yeah.
a brick shithouse,
Of
boy.
course you do. Yeah. Good.
I do. Do you
Yeah,
know who else I saw in that Crowborough?
Go on.
Waitrose?
Just a name dropping episode, is it?
What's her name?
Jane Torville.
No. Oh, she was in a band. Oh,
Kerry
forget it.
Katona.
Yes. Kerry Katona.
Yeah.
What?
And yeah, I can always tell it. I can always tell which girl band member he's thinking of.
Go on. I'll think of another one.
Kerry Katona from that R. Mel C.
Yeah.
She was also.
Was it not Kerry Katona?
It was Kerry Katona. Yeah,
Oh,
I followed her.
Yeah,
Honestly, I followed her around the
Mm.
aisles.
Slightly creepier than me following you.
Yeah.
I love there's all these celebrities following each other.
Did you ask Kerry Katona when was the first time she produced semen, or you avoid that one with her?
No, didn't ask her that. No. So is that your go-to? Is it Waitrose in Crowborough?
No, we've been banned since I started stalking people around it.
Okay.
I sort of deep down you were going to mainly talk about Waitrose in Crowborough. I sort of knew. it was gonna go-
Petra turned around and said, I said, "Is there anything I need to come prepared with?" She said, "Yeah, mainly what Waitroses you shop in."
Yeah, a little Waitrose anecdote to open with. There will be some semen chat, and then we'll get into the meat. I always feel a bit awkward when she sends that email.
Oh, fuck's sake. Semen's highlighted as well. Like,
Yeah. Just a couple of little sound bites for us.
Semen.
Joe was really worried about asking you that question.
Well, we are any normal human being would be. Yeah, don't.
Yeah, my point is Joe's running with it.
Yeah, I am running.
Trouble
with it.
is-
Now, confidence is I'm puffing up, Joe.
The trouble is, Joe's
I show
clearly
off with
got
guests,
no
it's awful.
research or knowledge of who I am or what sort of bloke I am, and he's
I think you'll
referred
find
to
I've got
me
the
as
Wikipedia.
a normal human being, which is very polite of him, but
Yeah.
no one on the planet has ever referred to me as that. Look, he's checking the Wikipedia to make sure.
I
does
have.
it
I've got
say
it in
that?
front of me. I know everything about you.
Right, Joe. I don't know much about rugby. Do you want to talk about rugby? You're not bothered.
Do what you want, mate. It's your pod.
Well, I was going to.
Okay, let more see.
I started listening to your podcast over the weekend. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
It's really up my street.
Really?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that you just talk to different people, do just random jobs.
Sorry, have you been prepped by someone to do like
There's a
direct
lady
quote?
here. No,
Say the direct point of the show for you, just to get that.
David just texted me going, winning back. I don't know what that means. There's good cop, bad cop going on here, Joe.
Oh fuck him! I love it. All right, let's dance. Let's go.
Right. I want to ask a question. Are you in the scrum, Joe?
I'm in the scrum. Yeah, that's
What
basically
goes on
all I
in
do.
the scrum? Like how not naughty is it in there?
Naughty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you-
Because
Like,
I remember hearing
Actually, yeah, David, what do
stories
you
about
mean?
biting ears off and what are you doing in there?
Do you slag each other off?
Never. There is some slagging going off.
Is there?
There's some like weird songs usually sung, just to like
Oh.
creep out the younger boys coming through. Or I'll start
That's
asking
nice.
about their mums. And in fact, a new one for
Really?
next season, I'm probably going to, as we go down. So what you do is you get two sets of 8 blokes all bound up really weirdly in front of
Okay,
each
keep
other.
talking.
And the front row, they're the guys that are at the front, funnily enough.
The hooker and
I'm
the
in
props.
that one, the hooker and the props. And they look at their hookers, the opposition's hookers and the props.
Yeah.
And then you how does it go? It goes crouch. So then you crouch. So then you all have to crouch when the
How does it
referee.
go? You've done it a couple of times.
Yeah. Well, the referee says crouch. You crouch. You're like,
Yeah.
right, okay. And then you bind. So when you do that, you bind with your arms.
Yeah.
No, the other arm. So the spare arm you got either on this side or the
Oh,
other
that's
side.
on the floor, isn't it? You put one, hold yourself. Oh, not on the floor. Oh, shut up. Sorry.
then you
Sorry,
bind,
Mr. Marler.
then you bind on
Sorry,
the
Mr.
other,
Marler,
and you
sir.
go, but and then the ref goes set, but you've got a little couple of seconds because he pauses in between to kind of do what you want. So now, based on this opening 10 minutes, I usually sing or maybe slag off someone's mum or just
You
pull
sing?
funny
What do you-
faces. Adele
you sing?
usually. Adele's my
Adele?
go-to.
What, in the scrum?
Yeah, just before to weird them out a bit there because they're all
What does
getting
that
pent
sound
up.
like then? What does that sound like? If we were in the scrum with you?
Yeah, you're facing me and David, so you're not intimidated.
Well, you might be.
I heard that you said
Okay, I'm less intimidated than I was 5 seconds ago.
Not intimidated, but slightly creeped out.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so now
You have
next
the
year,
voice of a fucking angel, Joe, for a start. Your voice and your body do not gel.
oh, interesting.
Honestly, you're fucking.
You've
You're
seen
Prince.
the top half of my body. You should see how angelic my dick is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that was another question we were going to
Got
ask.
wings.
How
My
angelic
dick's
is your
got
knob?
wings.
Well, David, want to know about Barvid. Do you
Who?
bath together? Go on. You did.
Oh, yeah. So,
Don't play that one.
yeah, when you after.
What? No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
No. I didn't hear what you said. So after the match,
Mm.
are you shower? You don't get in the bath together, do you?
There
It's
used
a
to
bit
be
weird, isn't it?
baths were really common in rugby clubs up and down the
Also.
country, but then AIDS stopped them.
What?
What?
Well,
AIDS?
like when AIDS like sort of was rife.
Okay, I did not know it was going to go here.
AIDS.
That was
stop
a
baths.
sharp left turn, wasn't it, everyone? And then when AIDS, sorry, say that again. Sounded
Yeah,
like you
well,
said.
well, it was obviously, they then stopped baths and communal bathing sort of stopped. AIDS was the first thing that came to my head, but also there's loads of other infectious diseases that you can pass via body fluids in baths.
Right.
Apparently. I need some research on that one.
Are you a trained medical doctor or are you winging this? I'm not trying to call you out on your degree.
However, so that was really heartbreaking because baths used to be brilliant. They were fucking great.
Why were
But-
they great?
Well, this is fucking
Camaraderie.
giant baths filled with hot water, and you're just in there
hot
having a drink
guys.
with your mates. Like, what do you want? What more do you want? You two never bath together, no?
I don't think.
We
it's
should
gonna
do that as a like
happen. I fucking is not gonna
200th episode.
Why would you, Joe? What is the issue? Why would you never bath?
I'm not
with
comfortable in my own skin
David? So why can't you
Joe.
be comfortable in his skin? Like,
because
if
I
your
need to get.
skin's
I need
shit,
to get
just look
used
at
to
his-
my body first before I get used to someone else's. Joe, if I'm honest, I'm not.
How old
I'm
are
not
you?
body confident.
old are
I'm not
you?
body confident.
How
Joe.
old are you?
How old am I? I'm 47.
And you've never bathed with another man?
No.
No, I haven't.
You haven't lived.
How many? What's the most you've had? How much skin touches each other when you're in your legs touching and stuff? You're pushed up against each other.
Yeah, you get the other bit of foot here. Don't
God,
touch
look at
that and all
that.
that. But so they stopped
Don't
them, but
touch
they
that.
they've now got
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
In the French stadium, the Stade de France,
Mm.
and it is fucking ginormous, and it's basically hot. It's not like this old bath that you just get. It's a massive hot tub with all the bubbles and the works.
all
Proper
get in?
French. It's lovely. Yeah.
Well,
No, there's
15 of you can't get in no bath's big enough for 15.
no.
big
It
lads.
usually maxes out at about 11.
Do you have to? So 4 of you have to wait.
There's
They
usually
stand next to
usually
it.
4 that are pretty much like you, Joe, that aren't
Yeah,
comfortable in their own skin,
right.
so they're
Are
like,
they
and they're
the-
showering with the boxers on.
Are they the
which-
weaklings?
strange.
Sort of the sort of the smaller ones.
They're not the
Are
weak.
they-
They just tend to be the guys with either the really, really, really tiny knobs or the really, 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 really massive knobs. So it's either end of the scale because they don't want to kind of like.
Do you fall in the middle,
showing
or
off it.
you fall in the middle?
I
knob-wise?
fall in the place of not bothered whether I've got a knob or not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty much dead to me anyway. It's,
Yeah.
it's useless.
Wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
What a lovely club to be a part of.
Yeah, yeah, it's a sad little club.
Pathetic, man.
Let's it club. Let's all cry together.
Oh fuck! See, I want to talk about Hayward's Heath.
Hayward
I think
Heath. What's in
I
Hayward
think I knew
Heath?
someone who played for Hayward Heath. Yeah,
Richard
Right,
Dean.
yeah, Richard Dean. I think.
Richard Dean's hardly played. He's nothing. He's nothing. So how did you? When did you realise you were massive and could play rugby? If you're massive, do you get made to play rugby? Or do
Yeah,
you,
I didn't have too much of a choice. I was 12, and I used to be proud of the fact that every birthday, so I'd get to 9 and I'd be like, fuck it, I'm 9 stone, this is brilliant. I'd get to 10, I'm like, right, I'm 10 stone, 11 stone, 12, I'm 12 stone. And then you go, fuck, I'm not very good at football. I'm good at 5-a-side football as a 12-year-old because they'd just stuff me in the goal and I'd fill it. So like, there wouldn't be an issue. But then I had this anger in me. I had a lot of anger issues, and they were like, they took me to judo and karate to try and sort that out. But then I'd come home and do it on my sisters, and they were like, right, that's got to go. And they tried channeling it into like gardening equipment and stuff, like get him into the
Gardening equipment.
the
Bending
outdoors. Like,
right.
the outdoors and shit. But then
Bending it.
I got a rake and
Bending
I got a
rakes.
rake and I hit my sister over the head with a rake and split her head. So they said no more gardening. And then we went, what have they got that is actually legal to potentially hurt someone? Because this kid's clearly troubled. They went, fuck it, go play rugby. So I did that. Funny enough, it suits all shapes and sizes. You know, the three of us could all get together, and I'd all find a place for you in a rugby team.
Okay,
Really?
where are you sticking? Right, where are you sticking me and David?
So, David, you'd probably be quite a decent winger. Are you relatively? What are you weighing in at?
Oh, I know you've hit a fucking thorny issue here. About
you-
the same
what you
as
weighing
you,
in
Joe. I think.
Fuck off. With his giant fucking woolly rainbow jumper, he might
what
be
am I
the same
weighing
weight
in
as
at?
me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
sort
what are
of-
you weighing in that day?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I generally haven't weighed myself. I look like a 16 stone guy.
Oh
So
right, yeah, no, you're not on the wing.
Where am I?
You'll
Where am
be a flanker. You'll be a number 6.
Yeah, you're in the scrum with
You're a
that.
blind side flanker. I look at
Yeah.
you and I see blind side flanker.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah.
and then I look at you, Joe, and I go, he's the kit technician.
Oh fuck! Really?
Kit technician.
Oh, I was hoping for a compliment. I
Okay,
needed
fine. I'm
one.
sorry because you said you're not comfortable in your own skin. Let's
No, I'm
boost-
not. But
let's
I
bring him-
like dodging people.
Let's bring him back. What height are you?
6'1".
Oh, that's quite tall for a scrum half. Maybe you'd be a decent. Let's put
I
you at
played-
fullback. You're quite wiry, aren't you?
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
it's got.
Yeah,
You're wiry.
yeah.
You're decent under the
Yeah.
high ball.
Muscular.
Yeah.
Muscular.
No, not muscular.
No, you're not
Vascular.
muscular.
You're very vascular.
I
I can see all
Yeah.
your veins
Yeah,
and your bones.
that's actually true as well. I don't have to when they whack the ball in the air. I don't have to catch it, do I? That bit. You
No,
know, they-
that's your primary job.
Oh, fuck. That always looks terrifying because someone's
Ja-
legging it towards you.
Have you ever been scared going on a pitch up against an opponent? Who's the big French guy?
Oh
The
yeah.
bow.
The big beard.
Yeah, Sebastian Chabal.
Is he still playing?
No, mate. He's
Ah.
he's like fucking old. He's about 46.
Is he? Is he?
Steady. He's a little bit younger than us, if I'm honest, Joe. So
He's starting a little pod.
we had a good 5-minute chat about you being born in 1990. That's where the semen chat came from. I think David said he'd already ejaculated when you were born.
Oh, what a claim to fame. David Earl ejaculated
Yeah.
before I was born. That was
Okay,
fucking
okay.
great. That's going on my
Yeah.
gravestone.